Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lucas. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The give is to Williams. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Seminoles want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense.
There he goes. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. To throw, it's Castellanos. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They go to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Now, a fourth down.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time. And he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. To the air, it's Castellanos. That's caught. It's Robinson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Offense facing fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab past the marker. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He leaves it with his back. Oh, better look out! Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Grab near the marker. It's White. There he goes! And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Noles! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Finds the tight end. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Makes the grab. It's Branch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Quick catch on 3rd down. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Under fire. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back, he wants to throw the football, he sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down. But way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball.
Sneak gets it done.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of pop. but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Working that left side now. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They'll go to the ground. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Fires to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires the pass, intercepted. Looking for more room. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the first down. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. The Noles will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best.
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
We got all these fancy pass plays and all these fancy formations and shifts and motions and all this stuff you make me think about as a defensive guy. And then you slip that in. Really nice job by the offense, hitting you with the draw, with the unexpected. Nice job getting a big game.
Hit as he throws. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Quarterback now breaking the field. Complete to the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! They take the lead with the 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And the Seminoles in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Gets it out fast. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Offense, quick tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Complete out of the backfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wants to throw it again. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Give to the back. They'll stop him short on third down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top.
Now, fourth down.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's into the open down the middle. Past the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He might want another play. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Caught. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He's open on the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Seminoles have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Thomas. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wide open downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Seminoles!
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Trailing by a touchdown here in the fourth, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an
Turning it on! Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And, man, that's a little frustrating. I like the job by the quarterback. Get the ball out, let your receiver make the play, but just understand when the play's over. Like, I'm not going to cut that back up. I want to get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible.
He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. As they come to the line on second down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. Give to the running back. Hard running there. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia!
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And the extra point is true, and they have a two-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
14.
He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, it's picked off. And it's on the ground. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown. Still alive in this one.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is... Oh, it's out! Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Final seconds of the game. They can just take a knee and eliminate all of the drama. There he goes!
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. The offense coughs it up. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble. And the Seminoles have a chance to make that turnover pay off as they come to the line. Looking for a man, it's Castellanos. Touchdown, Florida State! A great catch and run for 6.
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
Wants to pass. He's got it. They convert the two, and they take the lead here in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like,